now that we've got that basic wrist grab, that wrist escape that way, that we're moving on the outside and we're regaining leverage, we're going to add on some of the footwork. Now this is important. The footwork can help a lot. It can make you have a stronger foundation, take away some of the other person's foundation. So one thing I want you to remember we're going to do now is that whenever we're doing any of this stuff, remember this rule that whoever maintains the lock closer is going to have more leverage. Right? So for example, say Mr. McBill's grabbing my hand here like this, okay, and we're kind of having a struggle, okay, and he's stronger than me. Right now the joint is pretty much, it's in between both of us, right? But he's got a stronger arm, so he's going to be in control, right? If I want more control, I need to bring this joint closer to me. Whoever has the joint closer to them is going to have more leverage, right? Now, if we're fighting like this, I can't just pull the hand closer. If he's bigger, he's going to pull back and maintain control. So I can't always maintain that. I can't get that joint closer to me simply by pulling, but I can do it a lot easier just by stepping in. If I step in, now I have the joint closer to me, and I can maintain control a lot easier. So for this next exercise, we're going to work on controlling that joint. Okay, so we're going to do a wrist cross grab like we were doing before. So he's going to reach across with the right hand, grabbing my right hand like that. Okay, now let's say he's resisting a little bit. So I try to do this move like I did before previously, and I can't because he's muscling down on it and I can't move. I'm going to adjust my footwork so I maintain control. So what I want to do is now, if he's grabbing on from his right arm, from my perspective, it's the left side. I'm going to step out with that foot. So if he's grabbing here, I'm going to step out with my left foot. See, closer to the joint and moving on an angle. I want to step with left foot for one because it puts me in a position where I'm further away from his left hand. From here, if I stand here and he's going to punch me with the left, you see like that, it's closer. If I step off to the side here, I'm further away from that hand. So that's one of the reasons for stepping out with the left foot. So remember, from your point of view, if you're being attacked, you're being grabbed here, and the person's grabbing with the arm on your left side, you step out with your left foot. Just like that. Okay, now if you're grabbing with the left side, with the left hand like that, then on my right, I would step out with my right foot and bring the joint closer to me. It's much easier. So we're going to use the same basic motion when the hand comes up and the hand pushes out. We're just going to use the whole body to do it. So he's going to grab with the right. I'm going to step out this way with my left foot, bring the hand up towards me so I'm waving at me, and then wave at him. And now what I can do is I'm doing this, I can turn my whole stance. So I'm going to pivot this way, and now I have a lot more control, and I can push in his elbow as well, okay, to release the hand that way. We're going to show you this from the other angle now. So now he's going to grab with the left, and I'm going to step out with my right foot, bringing the joint closer to me. Now it's a lot easier to bring the hand up like this, palm facing me, palm facing him. Then I can turn my stance, and I can push his elbow just like that. Okay, let's try on the right side again. Watch. He grabs with the right hand. I step out with the left, bring my right hand up, joint close to me, turn the palm to him, and then push at the elbow. And again on the left, I step out with the right foot, bring my left hand up, palm facing me, palm facing him, and then I turn in my stance, and I can push the elbow. Now, you guys are pretty clever, so you probably figure out for now that the person grabs, and you're in this position here, yes, you can hold onto the wrist and push the elbow. We don't want to do that yet, because we're just doing a training drill, and we don't want to hurt our partner, right? We want to make sure we work with them tomorrow too. So we're going to keep them around. We got to make sure we're doing the drill nice and light and just pushing the wrist and elbow for now, okay? Later on, we'll get that stuff once we get more into it. So we're going to try, let Mr. McGill try a few now. So we're standing this way. I'm going to grab with my right. So he steps out with his left bow stance like that, brings the palm up facing him, turns out, and then pushes the elbow and turns his stance at the same time. Now I'll try the other side. I'm going to grab with my left hand, crossing. He's going to step out with his right foot. He brings his left hand up, pushes out, turns in his stance to push. Good. Try a couple more. One more on the right. Right grab, steps out, turns the palm out, and turns his stance. One more time on the left. He's going to step out with the right foot, bring his left hand up, turn, and push. So practice that back and forth with the partner, then we can add on all kinds of goodies after.